I knew when I was 4 years old I was bit, and I knew that I would be on the stage because there was an electricity between the stage and the audience. You know, I knew that I was built for the Broadway musical stage. As a kid growing up on Long Island, I would have these stream of consciousness moments where I thought, I'm going to end up on the Broadway stage. And I had these sort of revelations about who I was and where I belonged. And I knew I was born for the stage, clearly. I went to the Juilliard school in the drama division to study acting, all the while knowing that, as a kid growing up on Long Island, that I had a Broadway belt voice. Having trained at Juilliard, or rather the acting company, an environment that nurtured and trained actors to be on the stage, the noblest of professions. The acting company, they had theater in their blood. An incredible era, an era of great creativity, great camaraderie, great vibrance. You could tell, you could smell it. I knew I had the talent. I knew I had to maintain a career. So when I trained at the acting company, out went Broadway musicals, in went classical theater, and I fell in love with straight plays. I didn't ever want to do another musical.
Actress. A company.
He was the heart of the role.
Repertory. I found what the words meant at Juilliard. Change character, style. To go from an Irish prostitute in Brendan Behan's The Hostage to a country girl who catches a British noble in 1777.
Seal me a bond for the repayment.
No. There, my note of hand will serve you as well.
And you will no longer reproach me with not having made an independent settlement on you. I mean shortly to surprise you.
Oh?
But
I knew who I was. This is a very European face, and I knew I was growing up in a very white 50s America, and I was going to have a hard time. I was already having a hard time. I knew I had the talent, and I knew it would be a struggle. So my antennae were out. I was looking at everything because it was hard. Nothing was easy. But it was my training before I became a star in Evita. So I just continued putting one step forward and doing what I did, trying to get on the stage. In a play, in a musical, in a play, in a musical, in a play, in a musical. But it takes training. You see, a lot of people today think they don't need to understand that it's a craft. And it took me 8 years with the acting company, 4 years at Juilliard, 4 years on the road to develop a technique. So it's a craft.
Louis got in trouble. The fellas he was with killed him for something, I don't know what. Then Stefan ran away from home. 17 years old, I don't know where he is. Then Mama died. What's the dream? I dream of home. Have I said too much? There's nothing more I can think of to say to you. But all you have to do is look at me to know that every word is true.
The Laurence Olivier Award for the outstanding performance by an actress in a musical to Patti LuPone.
Oh, you can dream and scheme and happily put and take and put, but first be sure the nickel's under your foot.
And don't take this personally. You don't have a look. You look very nice, I'm sure you are. You look very clean, very comme il faut, but you don't have a look. Get one. As quickly as possible. Someday, Bob, I'm going to be dead. Someday they are going. They are going to be in a kitchen, and they are going to say to their girls, my mom, because this is a family, you see? My mom used to do it this way. This is what my mom taught me. I read to dream, I read to live in other people's lives. I read about the joys the world dispenses to the fortunate and listen for the echoes. With the sea at our gate, we'll have kippered herring, would have swum to a strait from the straits of Bering. Every night in the kip, when we're through our kippers, I'll be there slipping off your slippers by the sea, with the fishies splashing by the sea.